What comes to mind when you see the BMW badge? Driving pleasure? Luxury? Driven by a corporate banker? Now, for a long time, the BMW 3 Series has been regarded as being the most driver-focused vehicle from within the BMW lineup. And the BMW 3 Series Coupe, well, that was a car which was bought by people who wanted something that was not only great to drive, but it also looked the part too. Owning a 3 Series, it made a statement to the world. It was a symbol of success. But surprisingly, in 2013, the automotive world learnt that the 3 Series Coupe was to be no more. And in its place, we were graced with this, the BMW 4 Series. The BMW 4 Series has a lower roofline, wider stance and more curvaceous curves than the 3 Series Coupe it replaced. The particular 4 Series I'm in today, this has a 2-litre turbo diesel 4-cylinder engine, and it's actually the first time I've put some considerable miles on the road whilst driving a diesel car. And I think it comes at an interesting time because you can't get away from the fact there's a lot of negative press currently surrounding diesel cars. People view the diesel engine as being responsible for the poor air quality we currently have in cities, especially in the UK, which they believe is leading to tens of thousands of premature deaths every year. So then I can't help thinking, am I sat in a prehistoric dinosaur that is soon to be extinct? I think it's important we remain objective about the matter. What is this 2-litre turbo diesel engine like in the BMW 4 Series? Well, there's no denying it's got some grunt. We have 190 brake horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque, and that deals with 0 to 60 in 7.3 seconds and onto a top speed of 149 miles an hour. So this car has got genuine Golf GTI levels of performance, but BMW claim you will see an average cycle of 65 miles per gallon. That's right, I'm going to say it once more, 65 miles per gallon. Going back 10 years ago, to get that sort of fuel consumption, you would have had to buy a Toyota Prius. And let's be honest, we wouldn't wish that on anyone. What do you guys think to the style of the BMW 4 Series? I personally think she's quite the looker. Smart, understated, and not too in your face. Big fan of this carbon splitter at the front. Think it gives the car a really aggressive look. And then we're moving around the vehicle. The sports coupe design is complemented by the strong lines we've got running through the car. 19-inch alloy wheels, you get that with the M Sport Plus package, and I think it gives the vehicle a nice strong stance. And then moving to the back of the car, instead of having a rear spoiler, the car is complemented with this little rear lip. Looks really smart. So if you're in the market to buy yourself a BMW 4 Series, what sort of budget do you need and what do you need to know? Well, for £33,000 you can get yourself an entry-level 420i. You have a choice of 6 different engines, 3 petrol and 3 diesel. For the petrol engines, you have the 420i, the 430i, and then the range-topping 440i, which puts out over 300 brake horsepower and is available in only rear-wheel drive. On the diesel side, you have the 420d I'm driving today, which is the most popular engine spec'd by BMW 4 Series customers. Above that you have the 430D and then the range topping 435D. Again with over 300 horsepower, with enough torque to move a small planet, and interestingly that comes as standard with BMW's all-wheel drive X-Drive system. BMW recently facelifted the 4 Series, which simplified the buying process, meaning you now have a choice of 2 entry-level cars are called Sport, range topping are called M Sport. The M Sport trim basically adding a more aggressive body kit, an M Sport steering wheel, stiffer suspension, and then M Sport branding on the exterior and interior of the car. Of course, in typical BMW fashion, if you want to put a few extras onto your 4 Series, then be prepared to up the list price of your car significantly. My friend Will, who owns this car, I believe paid around the £39,000 mark for his 420D after he added on various extras, including this silky smooth 8-speed automatic gearbox, which was a £1,700 extra. Will also opted for the M Performance Plus pack. Now that's a £2,000 extra, and it gives you 19-inch alloy wheels, bigger disc brakes all round, high beam assist, and a Harman Kardon 16-speaker system, which I can personally vouch for and say it sounds absolutely fantastic. On BMW's iDrive system, I found a cool little feature that I thought would be worth showing you guys. It's called BMW's concierge service, and that means you basically get your own personal assistant 24/7. Whenever you need, you can give the concierge service a call and they will give you an answer to any question you pose. So let's give it a go. There we go. That's better.
Welcome to BMW Concierge. My name is Abdi. Can I start by taking your name, please?
Hello, sir. It's Tom.
Is the car saved in a different name by any chance? Will Flint?
Yeah, it's owned by my friend Will Flint.
Oh, okay. How can I help you today?
Yeah, I was just wondering, can you check how many subscribers does the YouTube channel Bromley Talks Cars have?
I don't have access to YouTube down here.
You don't have access to YouTube?
No.
Okay, no worries. Well, that's all. But
okay, no problem.
Thank you anyway. Have a nice day.
You're welcome. You too.
Cheers. Goodbye. And that's that. BMW concierge service. Oh, why thank you, my kind sir. I've spent the best part of 11 hours in this car so far today, and what are the main things I'm starting to notice? Well, the build quality in these cars really is exceptional. You can understand why BMW has just got such a good reputation for putting together high quality cars. The M Sport steering wheel is lovely, feels like it's made from the finest quality leather, and it's an absolute joy to hold on to. I mean, and then even the little things like the indicator stalks just feel absolutely solid. And then the paddles on the steering wheel, they're a decent size, a nice quality metal, and just pleasant to use when changing gears. In terms of the cabin layout itself, everything is really ergonomically positioned, and it's just got a classy yet minimalistic feel. The 4 Series Coupe is a pleasant place to be. It really is. BMW have been making these plush coupes for decades now, and that's clearly evident after driving the 4 Series. It's perhaps one of the easiest cars you could live with every day. As an all-round package, it's simply uncompromised. But then the question still stands. If you are looking to acquire a new premium sports coupe, do you go for a diesel for all its power and frugality, or arguably do you play it safe and opt for the petrol?